thanks for agreeing to set up this interview. As you know, we only have a short amount of time, so let's go ahead and get started right away. Now, I know that you've been involved in some work on community issues. Can you tell me what attracted you to the community issue that you chose at the beginning of the semester?
I chose to talk about the issues in the short people community because I am short and I definitely relate to the problems that people deal with on a daily basis when it comes to this community issue. I am very involved in it, so I know what needs to be improved and what we can do to make these changes and to make the short people community a better community.
Okay, thank you. Now, your materials also said that you were involved in a community issue team project that focused on a call to action. Can you share with me what call to action your team put forward and why you chose that call to action?
We chose to talk about the issues with the lack of blood and clothing donations, and we have all been there and donated something, whether it be food, clothing, blood, plasma. So, this is something me and my partner definitely related to. And we knew that the lack of these donations also caused other issues that hurt our planet and other people, not just in the US, but around the world. So, helping solve this issue will create a better planet.
I see. Now, if I were to ask the other members of your team what they think your biggest strength is, what do you think they would say, and why do you think they would say it?
I think they would say my biggest strength is my ideas. I have really great ideas, and I'm able to make great speeches out of that. And that makes the content of our speeches better because sometimes I can lack in other factors of my speeches because I get so nervous, but it makes me more confident when I have a good speech written up.
Okay, great. What for you was the most challenging thing about working with your team?
Well, I worked with only one other person, so I wasn't in a group of three. And I think the most challenging part was trying to make a three-person speech split into a two-person speech. So we had to write more and talk more than more of the other groups. So we kind of had a harder time deciding what each person would write, how many quotes we should each have, and we also had a little bit of a hard time deciding which parts of the speech we should each talk about.
Thank you. Okay, last question. In 30 seconds or so, tell me what your biggest takeaway was from Com 110 this semester. What will stick with you and be useful to you?
I think the biggest takeaway I had from Communications 110 class was it changed the way I thought about speeches in general, and they're not as bad as I used to make them seem because I am definitely a very nervous person, and this made me have a more positive outlook on them, and it made me less scared of public speaking, which is a huge thing for me. And this stuff can be used in daily life, and this is something very important when I get to my career, and it's something that I need to know in the future.
All right. Well, thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me. We'll probably be in touch with you in the next few weeks or so. Take care.
Thank you so much. I had a great time with this, and I hope to hear from you soon. And thank you for taking the time out to see me.